Hello everybody, Andy here. This is my next video diary on the 14th of February 2025. It's 23:20. Today was a frustrating day, a full-on day at work, and on the drive in, I had another argument with ChatGPT. So you'll remember we went through all the modules. This is the revised course duration. And in this session, in this chat, ChatGPT just kept a grip of what modules were what, and it was all lining up. Anyway, this morning on ChatGPT, what happened was it just forgot. It just forgot everything about what was going on. And I asked it to sum up a module. I know that was it. I asked it which module we were doing this morning on the drive into work, and it came up with a totally different module order. So yeah, basically then I just went, okay, well, I know I'm going to need to talk about this, and talked about the basics of nonlinear editing, but it couldn't tell me what module that was. So I'm literally now going to tell it that it looks like all this information that we worked on this morning about the timeline. I'm going to tell it that looks like module 7. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to resupply it with this, which is the revised course durations of the module. And then here, and then I'm going to tell it, disregard the durations. It's thinking. Memory's updating. Got it. The module structure is now saved. Let me know if you want any adjustments. Disregard the durations, and let's work on the next module. Let's just see what it says. I really got cross with it this morning. This is ridiculous, getting cross with an AI, but it seems really slow in loading. I think I'm having internet issues as well, which is understood. Which module would you like to tackle next? Well, we've done 7, so I've jumped one. I think we're on module 5 next, tomorrow. Module 5 tomorrow. Do you think that module 7 is complete? So module 7, introduction to nonlinear editing. So module 7 is well structured with a solid foundation covering nonlinear editing, timeline basis, cutting techniques, transitions, and best practices. However, you might want to consider common mistakes and troubleshooting, practical exercise, and a bonus tip. Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, there's quite... okay. I'm too tired to do this right now. I've basically done maybe 3/4 of a module today, but I'm hoping at the weekend I'm going to make up some time. So 5 tomorrow, 6 tomorrow, let's say. Okay, hold on. Basic editing. So 6 and 7 seem a bit similar. Module 6 is basic editing. Module 7 is introduction to nonlinear editing. I'm just going to mention that. Module 6 and module 7 are shockingly similar. My spelling's terrible. I'm sure I'm dyslexic a little bit, but okay, you're right. Module 6, basic editing, and 7, introduction, have a lot of overlap. To refine them, we could clarify their distinct purpose. Module 6, basic editing, more hands-on, beginner-friendly. Module 7, introduction to nonlinear editing, more theory and best practices. So focus how video and audio tracks work. Let's start with 6. How to import footage, drag and drop editing, basic cutting and trimming, simple transition cuts and fades, adjusting volume levels, saving and exporting a simple project. Right, and then module 7 would be... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's a bit more of a deep dive. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So, does that mean that some of the content we did this morning about timelines and video layers needs to be split over 2, 6 and 7 modules? Sorry, this is sort of just real-timey noodling about, but that's what's happening. This is part of the process. ChatGPT, oh, it's given me 2 responses. You're giving feedback on a new version of ChatGPT. I prefer the one with the line in it. Fine. Yeah, splitting the timeline and video layering content between Module 6 basic editing and Module 7 introduction non-linear editing makes sense. Here's how we could divide it. Right. Okay. Well, yeah, not as productive as yesterday, but some stuff done. What else happened today? Not a lot, really. I've got a new blind arriving for the office tomorrow, but we're going to be out. We're going to go to Bath tomorrow and just have a mooch about. I've got a 200 watt USB desk charger device thing. That's nice. So I was having a shortage of USB plugs. Everything is USB powered now, which is both brilliant, and it means that you've got about 1 million of these things floating around. Anyway, that's it really. I'm just noodling about with this. I'm probably not going to noodle about with this for much longer, and go to bed. Right. Onwards and upwards. I mean, progress is being made. I feel like progress is being made, but that was a little bit of a setback this morning, that it all got a little bit confused. Anyway, yeah. So apologies for the rambling nature of this one, but that's what's going to happen when I'm doing this sort of stuff. The course won't be like that, of course. Of course. Right, I think that's time to draw close to this. I'm Andy. Bye.